Hello, good morning everybody. As we discussed final accounts of partnership firm from last 8 to 10 days, now we will start the actual problems on final accounts of partnership. First problem of Divya and Kshama. Their combined trading profit and loss account. Last year we studied trading account separately and profit and loss account separately, but in case of partnership we have to prepare trading and profit and loss account combinedly. Trading account, profit and loss account of Daya and Kshama.
बीच में बता
For the year ended
बहुत पैसे तो
31st March 2019.
एक और गाड़ी है ना उधर के ये जो है ये तो जाएगा वो काय नहीं हो नहीं निकला वो ये वारंटी वो चाबी है अंडे उधर ले जाके वापस आता है बाइक पर चले आएगा तो
Particulars amount This is the heading of trading profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2019. Now, leave one page for trading profit and loss account, and on second page prepare the balance sheet. Balance sheet of Messrs Divya, Daya and Kshama as on 31st March 2019. Assets, liabilities, prepare the balance sheet on second page. First item of trading account, stock on 1st April 2018. 1st April 2018 is the opening date of accounting year. So stock on 1st April is the opening stock 65,000. So trading account debit side, first item to opening stock. To opening stock 65,000. Bills receivable. Bills receivable appear on asset side of balance sheet. For bills receivable, there is an adjustment. Bills receivable include dishonored bills of rupees 3,000. So bills receivable take in inner column 28,000. Bills receivable inner column 28,000. Wages and salaries 9,000. So I explained you, wages appear on debit side of trading account and salaries appear on debit side of profit and loss account. But if combined wages and salary given and first word is wages, in that case first word is wages, therefore we have to take on debit side of trading account. Second item of trading account is the purchases. Amount we will write later on. Purchases minus purchase returns then wages and salaries is the third item of trading account. Wages and salaries 9,000. No adjustment, outer column. जिसको एडजस्टमेंट नहीं रहता वो अमाउंट डायरेक्टली आउटर कॉलम में रिकॉर्ड करना है, और ट्रायल बैलेंस में जिस फिगर को एडजस्टमेंट दिया हुआ है वो अमाउंट इनर कॉलम में लेना है. सन्ड्री डेटर्स 1,32,500. For sundry debtors also there is an adjustment given. So take sundry debtors in inner column. After bills receivable, leave 2 lines for adjustment. Then take sundry debtors. $1,32,500. Inner column 1,32,500. Bad debts 1,000. Bad debts is the item of profit and loss account to whom we sell the goods on credit basis and customer does not make the payment. It is treated as bad debt. So bad debt appear on debit side of profit and loss account. Leave about 6 to 8 lines for trading account and then take 2 bad debts. Two bad debts. Inner column 1,000. Two bad debts. Inner column 1,000. Purchases 1,48,000. Second item of trading account, inner column, purchases 1,48,000. 1,48,000. Motor car 68,000. Motor car is an asset of the organization, appears on asset side. For motor car, see that whether any depreciation is asked. On motor car there is no depreciation, so take on in inner column motor car 68,000. After debtors leave about 6 lines. Motor car 68,000. Motor car 68,000. Machinery 1,14,800. So on machinery, I think depreciation is given on machinery, so take in inner column machinery 1,14,800. $1,14,800. Machinery 1,14,800. Audit fees 1,200. Audit fees appear on debit side of profit and loss account. After bad debts leave 3-4 lines. Two audit fees 1,200, outer column no adjustment. Sales returns are deducted from sales 2,000. Sales appear on credit side of trading account. Buy sales less sales returns. $2,000 inner column, less sales returns inner column 2,000. Discount 2,300. Discount given on debit side of trial balance. It means discount allowed to customers. When discount is allowed to customers, it is an expenditure of the organization. Therefore, discount allowed is to be debited to profit and loss account. To discount allowed, $2,300. To discount allowed 2,300. Building 75,000. I think on building there is a depreciation, so take building in inner column 75,000. After machinery leave 2 lines for depreciation. Then building inner column 75,000. Building inner column 75,000. Cash at bank 12,000. Cash at bank is the asset of the organization. After building leave 2 lines for depreciation. Cash at bank 12,000. Cash at bank 12,000. 10% investments 20,000. So 10% investments 20,000, or concentrate on credit side, whether interest is given on investments, but interest is not given on investments means it is an internal adjustment. Take on asset side of balance sheet 10% investments, inner column. %, investments, inner column 20,000. 10% investments, inner column 20,000. Advertisement paid for 9 months 4,500. So advertisement is an expenditure of the organization to be shown on debit side of profit and loss account. To advertisement, again here internal adjustment is there. To advertisement 4,500, inner column. To advertisement, inner column 4,500. Royalty 3,000. Royalty is an expenditure of the organization, appears on debit side of trading account. To royalty 3,000. No adjustment, outer column, royalty 3,000. Concentrate on credit side, general reserves 14,500. So I explained you the profit which business organization earns, partnership firm earns profit. All profits are not distributed among partners. Part of the profits are kept aside for future losses. They are called as general reserves or reserve fund. So reserve fund is the profit of the organization, therefore it appears on liability side of balance sheet. First we have to write the capital accounts. Capital accounts. Daya, inner column 1,60,000. Kshama, leave 2 lines here, 2-3 lines. Kshama 1,20,000. As we discussed first 2-3 days, there are 2 methods of calculating the capitals of the partnership firm. One method is a fluctuating capital method. So when current accounts are absent in the problem, when current accounts are not given in the problem, student has to remember that all adjustments are to be made to capital accounts. So due to such capitals, partners capitals fluctuate, therefore method is called as fluctuating capital method. So capital accounts recorded in inner column. General reserves 14,500. Liability side of balance sheet, general reserves 14,500, outer column no adjustment, 14,500. Creditors 98,000. Creditors 98,000. balance sheet liability side, RDD 1800. So RDD are given on credit side of trial balance. So profit and loss account credit side by RDD 1800 by RDD 1800. Sales 2,85,500. Sales inner column 2,85,500 minus sales returns 2,000. Difference outer column 2,83,500. Gross sales are 2,85,500 minus sales returns are 2,000. Outer column 2,83,500. Outstanding wages 700. So when adjustment item given on trial balance, it is recorded only once. Outstanding wages 700, liability side after creditors. Outstanding wages 700, liability side of balance sheet. Purchase returns are deducted from purchases. Purchase returns to be deducted from purchases 4,000. 1,48,000 minus 4,000. 1,44,000. 1,48,000 minus 4,000. 1,44,000. Discount 1,800. Discount is given on credit side of profit and discount is given on credit side of trial balance. Therefore discount on credit side means it is the income, discount earned by business firm, so to be credited to profit and loss account. By discount received 1,800. So here we completed all the items of trial balance. Concentrate on adjustments. First adjustment, closing stock is valued at rupees 40,000. So closing stock appears on credit side of trading account. By closing stock, 40,000. I explained you trial balance items appear either once on debit side of trading account or profit and loss account or balance sheet, but adjustment item always appears twice. So one effect of closing stock on credit side of trading account and second effect of closing stock balance sheet asset side. After 10% investment, to leave two lines. Closing stock 40,000 outer column. Closing stock 40,000 outer column. Second adjustment, depreciate building and machinery by 5% and 3% respectively. Depreciate building by 5%. Depreciate building by 5%. So 5% on 75,000 minus depreciation at 5%, 75,000 minus 5%, $3,750. Outer column difference 71,250. Double effect of depreciation. It is a loss. Depreciation means reduction in the value of fixed asset. So depreciation is to be shown on the debit side of profit and loss account. After advertisement, leave two lines. To depreciation on building $3,750. 3,750. And depreciation on machinery 3%. Machinery, depreciation on machinery is asked 3%, less depreciation at 3%, 1,14,800 into 3 upon 100, Three into 8, 24, 2 carry over, 3 into 4, 12, 12 plus 2, 14, 1 carry over, 3 into 1, 3 plus 1, 4, 3, 3 into 1, 3. So 3,444 to be deducted. Difference outer column $1,11,356. 1,11,356. Double effect of depreciation. It is to be shown on the debit side of profit and loss account. Already we recorded on top depreciation on machinery. Machinery 3444. Make the total and write at outer column. $7,194. 7,194. Next, bills receivable include dishonored bills of rupees 3,000. Bills receivable include dishonored bills of rupees 3,000. Bills receivable include dishonored bills of 3,000. So dishonored bills are to be added to bills receivable. Add dishonored bills less dishonored bills 3,000, outer column 25,000, outer column 25,000, and dishonored bills are to be added to sundry creditors. Add dishonored bills not creditors, debtors. Add dishonored bills 3,000, inner column total 1,35,500. 1,35,500. Goods worth 1,000 taken by Daya for personal use were not recorded in books. So goods withdrawn by partner for personal use is treated as drawings by drawings. Goods withdrawn by Daya. Goods withdrawn by Daya 1,000. Goods withdrawn by Daya rupees 1,000. Double effect. Goods withdrawn by partner. It is given in the problem that partner Daya has withdrawn 1,000 goods for personal use. So when partner withdraws money or money's worth for personal use, domestic use or household use, it is treated as drawings. So drawings are deducted from capital because it is fluctuating capital system. Due to every adjustment, partner's capital fluctuates. So drawings are deducted from capital of Daya, less drawings, goods withdrawn for personal use, less drawings, goods withdrawn for personal use 1,000, 1,60,000 minus 1,000, 1,59,000. And double effect, goods withdrawn by partner for personal use, credit side of trading account by drawings goods withdrawn by Daya 1000 on credit side of trading account. Then it is given in the problem that fifth adjustment, goods of rupees 6,000 were sold on credit but no entry is made in books. So when the goods are sold on credit basis, the persons to whom we sell the goods on credit basis, they are called as debtors. So in debtors, add goods sold on credit 6,000, debtors, add goods sold on credit 6,000. They are sold on credit but no entry is made in books, and double effect, goods sold on credit are to be added in total sales. So 1,83,500 plus goods sold on credit 6,000 make the total 1,83,500 plus 6,000, 1,89,500. One effect on credit side of trading account and second effect, they are added in total amount of debtors. Next adjustment, write off rupees 1,800 for bad debts and maintain RDD at 5% on debtors. So bad debts, new bad debts are deducted from debtors. Bad debts less new bad debts 1,800, 1,41,500 minus 1,800, inner column 1,39,700 less new RDD at 5%, 5% on 1,39,700, 6,985, difference outer column 1,32,715, 1,32,715. Double effect of new bad debts and new RDD on debit side of profit and loss account. Already we recorded bad debts as per trial balance 1,000. Add new bad debts 1,800. How much amount we deduct on asset side from debtors? Same amount is added on debit side of profit and loss account. Add new RDD 6,985, outer column 9,785, 9,785. So all adjustments are over. Only two internal adjustments are to be made. For advertisement, paid for 9 months is given in the problem 4,500. For remaining 3 months, outstanding advertisement for 3 months 1,500, 4,500 plus 1,500, outer column 6,000. Double effect, outstanding advertisement outstanding advertisement 1,500, outstanding advertisement 1,500. And last adjustment, 10% investments is given in the problem. 10% investments, 10% means it is a rate of interest. Nothing is given in the problem regarding interest due or interest receivable, it indicates that student has to remember that when we invest 10%, definitely we get interest due but not yet received. So 10% investments and interest accrued but not received, 2000, 20 plus 2, 22,000, and interest receivable is the income of the organization, therefore to be credited to profit and loss account by interest accrued, 2000 outer column, 2000 outer column. All adjustments are over. We have to find out profit or loss. Balance the trading account, make the total of credit side $3,30,500 is the total of credit, minus make the total of debit and deduct, $1,09,500 is the gross profit. To gross profits carried down by gross profits brought down, 1,09,500 make the total of credit side of profit and loss account, $1,15,100 $1,15,100 minus total of debit, $88,621 is the net profit, 88,621 to be divided among partners Daya and Kshama in the ratio equally 1:1. two capital accounts. Daya 88,621 into 1 by 2. Kshama 88,621 into 1 by 2. Half. 50 paisa, but instead of that I rounded up to 44,310, 44,311. Add in their capital accounts. Share of profit. $44,310. $2,03,310. Kshama, add share of profit. $44,311. $1,64,311. Make the total of balance sheet. It must tally.
पुन्हा सांगते तर अबे आवाज आला ना.
$4,80,421 is the total of balance sheet. Sorry, 4,82,421. Just check the total. $4,82,421. Understood? Thank you.